Well, Gideonstactical family, thanks for joining me. We're gonna have so much fun destroying so many pumpkins. It's gonna be a massacre. Nice. With these pumpkins. And I advise you, don't try this at home unless you're under adult supervision. That means, guys, make sure your wife is watching and has the med kit nearby. And so there's no rhyme or reason to the tools that we're gonna use today. I just thought what would be the best to explode, thrash on, and destroy a bunch of pumpkins. And I'll break them down real quickly for you after we destroy each pumpkin with each tool. So let's go ahead and start hacking. Well, with that wicked huge swedge and a size to intimidate any Somali pirate, the SP10 Raider Bowie from Ontario Knife Company is in the house. Huge, massive blade, just a size that is very, very impressive. A guard to really give you kind of that old world feel, like you're on a pirate ship, but the capability to not only defend yourself against the biggest of intruders, wild game if necessary, but also be able to get massive amounts of woodwork done, and you're not going to break the bank. This is a very inexpensive tool, but still made here in America with high carbon steel. So this is a very impressive instrument that can not only destroy a pumpkin, but has a lot of capability to destroy the outdoors when you need to build a fire or build a shelter, take down branches, trees, and limbs, but also be able to do the finer work if necessary in a pinch, and also know that you could have a lot of reach to be able to defend yourself if necessary. One of the most wicked looking fixed blades I own in the collection would have to be the Tops Prather War Bowie. Honestly, like a giant T-Rex claw, this knife is perfect for not only slicing through pulp, but lots of other use as well. I love the very broad blade, the massive swedge up top, that very classic coffin design, huge bottom guard there, and just how well balanced it is. It makes for not only a great large field knife, but also a very large combat knife as well. So this blade has a lot of potential and a lot of capability in the outdoors, but also on your LBE rig. Did get an AZ Welke custom Kydex that really accentuates the carry options for this blade. Oh, wait a second, pocket knives? That's right, what happens when that larger blade is dispatching the bigger pumpkins, but you got a little one coming at ya? You gotta have the SR1 LITE. This is like one of the beefier, more beastly pocket knives I've ever used and owned. And you know, in a Tanto shape, it's gonna be great for this type of use, taking out those pumpkins, dispatching them from this earth. And it's gonna have that super robust tip, very thick spine, huge lockback triad locking mechanism that's nearly indestructible, and then that very large beefy handle to get a really good grip, to get those stabs, those pierces, and just general grip and general work done with this massive pocket knife. Big pumpkins require big tools. this Hardcore Hammers Raptor axe, 3-pound head, 4 pounds overall, 28-inch long handle, made here in the USA out of 4140 steel. You can't go wrong. I've had a blast over the last couple years using this, guys. It's a great splitting axe as well as chopping and taking down smaller trees if need be. So it has a huge amount of capability. It's very tough. It's very durable. And then you got that USA made backing, you know, and just that brand behind it. And so not only it wasn't like taking a baseball bat to that particular pumpkin, but the overall durability for the long haul that I've seen with this, I mean, this is like heirloom quality that I have with this axe, and that I'll be able to hand down to my boys one day, and hopefully to their boys or their children, you know. So this axe has so much capability, and if need be, can take out those bigger adversaries in the pumpkin battle to come. This Work Tough gear LANZETA was the first Work Tough knife that I bought. Helped me to fall in love with the brand. I just love the brand now. And the quality, the fit and finish, all of it, super, super good. But I mean, you just look at that knife with the insane swedge all the way down. I mean, it is evil looking with that recurve into that huge belly. I mean, we got a blade that's so fast, it's slicey, it's stabby, it's piercy, it's all the things that you want in this really nimble, just wicked type of blade, but then you have this ability to be able to do all the finer work too, you know, and it's tough and durable with that SK85 Japanese high carbon steel, and then made together in Taiwan, and just the production value and capability that's coming out of the Work Tough factory is just super impressive. And this LANZETA just has so much going for it and is brutal on those pumpkins. So I just want to take a brief time out to say thank you to all of you regular subscribers and viewers for watching this particular video. Hit that like button, share it with a friend or family member that you think would enjoy this type of footage and this type of enjoyment, destroying a bunch of pumpkins with sharp edge tools. But I want to invite those of you who are maybe watching this for the very first time to subscribe to the Gideonstactical YouTube channel. We got an amazing family and community over here, and we're cranking out videos like this all the time. And if any of the tools that you see here today are perking your interest, I've done reviews on all of the ones that you see here, so you can go back through the catalog, and I'll have several links for you below over to Amazon, Blade HQ, GP Knives, and several other places that you can take a look if one of these tools perks your interest and you're like, you know what, I want to hack some pumpkins with that tool too. Those links will be in the description box below. So with that, let's go back to some hacking. Well, I don't think it was an accident that this SOG Knives Trident AT-XR model has a blacked out design with red highlights, because it is wicked for a pocket knife. That huge clip, it is a slicey, piercy blade, has that capability for a pocket knife. And you know, when those larger blades are busy dispatching the bigger pumpkins, you can bust this thing out and take on those smaller ones. And I do feel like it's the coolest of the whole new AT line that they released this year from SOG. D2 steel now, upgraded XR locking mechanism, so it's a lot stronger. It's ambidextrous than some of their older models that they used to have, and just a very tough, durable blade, but has a lot of not only EDC, but then, you know, quote unquote professional, if you will, roles and capabilities. So this Trident has that capability. All right, we got the full custom dark timber Grizzly. Guys, I gotta tell you, this is probably the knife I was most excited to bust out for this video. This is the full custom Dark Timber Grizzly, made for me personally by Peter Kohler, owner and knife designer of Dark Timber knives, about 5 years ago. And it is an heirloom piece. It is precious to me. It has so much attached to it, not only the friendship that I have with Peter, but the ability for him, even 5 years ago, as he was really kind of just starting out, just making a name for himself in the knife community, and the epicness and just attention to detail, but also strength and capability of his tools back then, and how far he has come. And I would believe is one of the best knife makers in the world, and his designs will leave an impression for generations to come. I do honestly believe in the knife world and the knife community. So to bust out this blade was so special to me, and man, did it take out that pumpkin with ease. In Dark Timber custom knives, you got to check them out. If you don't know about them, go take a look, join the brotherhood. You won't be sorry, because man, not only is he an amazing guy, but his designs are world class. Did anyone say intimidation factor? SOG Machete. No list like this would be complete, and no pumpkin is safe with the SOG around. This 10-inch blade has been with me and a workhorse since very early on in my outdoor experience and since starting this channel. And so it has seen years of hard use, rock solid, holding up great. It has everything really. It's like the one-stop shop for the larger blade. It can do the hardwoods work, but it also can do phenomenally well with like green, thinner stuff. Just did a huge day of work over at my buddy's house, delimbing branches and trees of all the green stuff he was chopping down that he needed to chop back and remove. And it just went through like butter. And you don't really need to upgrade literally anything. That comes with micarta, and the handles are super ergonomic. Comes with a great factory Kydex sheath, probably the best on the market, and comes with that lifetime warranty, USA made, 1095 high carbon steel. So if you need those bigger blades, it's really, and you don't want to upgrade, you don't want to spend time doing that, and you have a certain budget, under $200, I couldn't really think of a better knife to use and to destroy pumpkins with. What you need, a fast deploying tank in your pocket. That's basically what this is. It's a pocket tank, or a pocket claymore knife is basically what it is, with the Gerber Auto 06. That button is going to snap that S30V blade wide open, ready to be used and deployed. Made here in America. We got like basically what feels like the handle on a sword, like a claymore sword from like Braveheart, or holding brass knuckles or something, because of how beefy, heavy. This is one of the heavier pocket knives I own. I believe it almost 8 ounces. Glass breaker, top and bottom guard. I mean, it is a brutal tool to be able to dispatch those smaller pumpkins coming at you when your main tool, your main blade, is dispatching other ones. So this thing is fast on the deployment, beefy, rock solid, and made right here in America. Yeah, this BK9 is one of my favorite larger blades. Not only just the design, it's just so well balanced. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's not super heavy, but it's still got lots of power behind it. and just a really well-balanced tool. And then, you know, I got a limited run where they did a clear coat with a laser engraving. That's what you're seeing. So it came from the factory looking like this. And then I got a micarta aftermarket handles, and then I got a totally custom Kydex sheath. And it's really one of my more favorite larger blades that I own. And it's not only just because it looks cool and I kind of like built it out this way, but it's just a performer. I mean, it has that reach that if you did need to use it in a you know, self-defense role, obviously smaller machete work and chopping wood and splitting wood, it's a great splitter just because of its size, but I can still balance it well enough for the finer work if need be. Well, folks, there you have it. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that this video has just been fun and entertaining. That's literally what I want to do today, is just have some fun myself and take you along for the ride. So again, you can check out the other video popping up. Subscribe if you're not yet a current subscriber. And always remember, guys, stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.